Erasers can be used for much more than fixing mistakes. In fact, erasers can be used as a mark-making tool. And in this video, we're going to cover the basics of 4 different types of erasers that you're most likely to use in your drawings. So let's get into it. Hello there everyone, Matt here with thevirtualinstructor.com, and as I said before, erasing is not just for fixing mistakes. An eraser is a vital tool in creating a piece of art. And in this lesson, we're going to take a look at 4 different types of erasers, and we'll also look at some of the ways that you can use an eraser as a mark-making tool. Let's go ahead and get into erasers. There are 4 main types of erasers, and we'll take a look at each one of these individually. We'll start, of course, with one of the most common forms of eraser, the rubber eraser. Now, this is referred to as a rubber eraser since it was originally created using rubbers, but these days, cheaper products are typically used. As you can see, when a rubber eraser is used, it basically just smears the graphite on the surface. This, of course, is when a light touch is applied. With a heavier touch, of course, more of the graphite is removed, and as you can see, this eraser lifts off the graphite as it crumbles or falls apart, leaving eraser shavings. These can be easily wiped away using a drafting brush. Honestly, a rubber eraser is not my favorite, but you can see it can be used to remove material from the surface to create highlights, as I'm using a rubber eraser in a pencil form here to erase out some of the highlights in this powdered graphite drawing. The next eraser we'll take a look at is called a gum eraser. Of all of the erasers, this eraser is the most gentle to your drawing paper. As you can see, when it's applied, it crumbles. It literally falls apart as it removes the graphite from the surface. But as you can see, the paper is hardly damaged at all, and the tooth of the paper is mainly preserved. This eraser does a fairly good job of removing the graphite here. But here again, we do see we have some eraser shavings which need to be wiped away with a drafting brush. Typically, I don't use a gum eraser for altering artworks. Instead, I use it most often to clean up edges around finished artwork, or to clean mats before I mat and frame a piece of artwork, or for cleaning the surface if there are small little marks before I start on the finished work. The next eraser is called a vinyl or plastic eraser. This eraser is the toughest of the bunch and is capable of lifting graphite completely from the surface. One drawback, of course, is that it can damage your paper if you're not careful. As you can see, this eraser doesn't require too much effort to remove the graphite from the surface. And while this eraser does leave some shavings, for the most part, they're larger pieces that stick together, so they're a little bit easier to remove. Because vinyl or plastic erasers are so tough, they can be used in an eraser holder like we see here. This allows the artist to erase with more precision. I often use vinyl or plastic erasers to remove some of the material from the surface to create highlights. In this particular image, I covered the entire surface with powdered graphite and then erased out the highlights or lighter values using mostly a vinyl or plastic eraser. Here's another image where I did the same process, covering the entire surface with powdered graphite and then erased out the highlights using a vinyl or plastic eraser. In this charcoal drawing, I'm using the vinyl or plastic eraser to remove highlights to create a variety of different textures. Vinyl or plastic erasers are strong enough to erase colored pencils in some situations. In this case, this drawing is created on polyester film, which allows for erasing and removing colored pencils from the surface. Vinyl or plastic erasers are also used in electric erasers. Here you can see in this drawing, the highlights are created using an electric eraser. This eraser is super strong and allows for precision. You can see that the highlights emerge as the tool is rubbed over the surface. Here's another example where an electric eraser is used. In this case, I'm removing some of the charcoal material to create grass blades. And back again with the jellyfish drawing, I've switched over to the electric eraser to remove some of the material to create the strongest highlights. The fourth type of eraser is a kneaded eraser. Kneaded erasers are perhaps the most versatile eraser of the bunch. They're definitely the softest, however, and require the most effort to remove the graphite from the surface. One of the advantages of using a kneaded eraser is that you can mold it into any shape that you wish, creating a variety of different marks. As you can see, it lifts the graphite without leaving any residue at all, and it also preserves the tooth or texture of the paper. You can also use a kneaded eraser to just dab the surface, gently lifting up the graphite from the surface, again preserving the texture underneath. For nearly every drawing that I create, I have a kneaded eraser on hand. It's definitely my favorite eraser. As you can see here, it gently lifts up the material, and it can also be used to clean up the edges of finished artworks, as you can see the eraser working here. This eraser is also great for erasing any pencil marks that might remain over perhaps a pen and ink drawing. This eraser will remove the graphite marks but preserve the ink drawing. Now, most of the other erasers we've covered will smear some of the material, but a kneaded eraser can be used with a dabbing motion to just lift up the material, creating a lighter appearance. So there you have it, 4 of the most common erasers used by artists to create drawings. My favorites are obviously the vinyl eraser and the kneaded eraser, but each eraser has its place in creating drawings, and every artist will have their favorite. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were able to pick up a couple of things here and there. Now, I hope you know that an eraser is an important tool to have, not just for fixing mistakes, but also for creating wonderful drawings. As always, thanks again for watching this video, and I wish you all the very best in your artistic success.